Now, let's see what Ikutsuki's got for us.
Yamagishi-san, are you in there?
Oh, really? Yamagishi-san, are you in there?
Yes, come in.
Weird that that's not
I
voiced.
think we should start heading to the command room and... Huh? You already finished unpacking? I was planning on helping you out later, too.
She was not trying to leave things up to chance.
Well, I didn't have too much with me, so I finished a lot sooner than I expected.
Nothing worldly she really... And the plants. See the plants. Fuka and Haru are most alike in terms of temperament. Except for the scary things that Haru says sometimes, but still.
Oh, are you good with computers by any chance? You think you could teach me? I'm really not good with stuff like that.
Okay, this is also a new scene. None of this is ringing a bell.
Sure, if you'd like me to.
Are you looking into something?
Yes. I figured I should know everyone's defining characteristics and whatnot to prepare for battle.
Trying to do our homework. I do also like tearing everybody, Fuka.
I can't do any actual fighting, so I need to make myself useful.
Oh, I see.
Today is just full of new scenes.
You're a really hard worker, Yamagishi-san. And you've got an amazing ability, too. Now that I think about it, everyone in this dorm is pretty amazing, huh?
And notice how she includes Junpei in that.
Sanada-senpai is hands down one of the strongest. And our leader has a power unlike anyone else's. I bet Kirijo-senpai is strong, too. And Junpei... well, he's... whatever.
I'll take it. Whatever is definitely better than calling him stupid.
But what do I have? I'm only half the person everyone else here is. I couldn't even do anything the last full moon.
Oh, okay, so this is gonna make her future actions come less out of nowhere. Though they didn't come out of nowhere regardless, so that's cool.
Maybe I don't need to be here after all.
Yukari, she's so down on herself.
That's not true at all.
Right. She's the best healer that we've got.
Huh?
Except for us, but we're the best at everything, so.
I was told that a persona is the power of the soul, also known as your other self. That's why I think a person's personality and feelings are reflected in their persona. For example, Takeba-san, your persona has healing powers, right?
So many.
That's because there's a kindness in you that no one else has.
I'm not kind at all.
You say so, but Fuka's got a pretty accurate assessment. Your persona doesn't lie.
I just don't want to see anyone go down or get hurt, that's all.
Same thing. And I'm assuming this is where they're going to drop the last name honorifics.
Come on. I think Ikutsuki-san's gonna be here soon. Oh, and you can just call me Yukari. I hope you like it here, Fuka.
Yep. Okay, so they put this scene in here to establish their close friendship. I like that. I like that a lot.
I'm sure I will. Thank you, Yukari-chan.
Well, now they're best buds.
Sorry for calling you all again so soon, but I brought something special today.
Yes, give it to us.
Well, let me just show you before I get into explaining what it is.
I've been so incredibly curious about these ever since I got, well, it was one of the things I didn't want to know, but it was one of the things that, was kind of, there was a lot that was really difficult to avoid about this game. But I managed to do most of it, but not this. Yeah.
I'd like to provide you with some new equipment.
What are the silver things?
After spending quite some time in development, we're now ready for the battle testing phase. The shadows are getting stronger. You just barely won the last battle.
Well, yeah, well.
We can only assume they'll grow even more powerful still. That's why you all need something more to stay in the fight.
And this is that something more.
From now on, I want everyone to use these during your operations. Combat gear, complete with a matching armband.
And what?
Your new trump card in the battle against the shadows. Cartridges that enable the use of Theurgy.
What is this? Another new element to battle? Theurgy. I need to know more. Theurgy.
Theurgy means spiritual magic that could reach the gods in Greek.
No friggin' way. We're gonna get new special attacks?
To put it simply, it synchronizes with the user's emotions, and when the right conditions are met, allows them to unleash an attack of immense power.
I love this. I love everything about this.
Oh, you're talking about signature attacks. Oh yeah, I've been waiting for something like this.
This is one of the things that I was so hoping was gonna show up in Reload. Everybody in Golden got special moves, and well, everybody in Persona 5 already had special moves, but then they got upgraded ones, and they got upgraded stuff in Royal. I love stuff that makes them more, that differentiates them more. So I'm super duper looking forward to Theurgy, seeing exactly what this comes to.
Okay, how does it work?
Yes, tell us.
Well, about that, it's a bit difficult to explain.
All right, it's all good. We'll just get out there and get into it.
I think it might be easier if you just try it out for yourselves.
You're asking a lot.
Oh, please. If you can handle a persona, this should hardly be any more difficult.
You know, he's got a point.
It's been thoroughly tested for safety, too, so nothing to worry about there. Oh, there's a manual for it as well. Take a look at it if you feel the need.
Okay, so this is gonna be the tutorial.
Well, I'm sure glad I made it in today.
Yes, but Akihiko already had this stuff at the beginning of the game.
With Yamagishi-kun joining us, Kirijo-kun can go back to being a frontline fighter. That means SEES is going to have a new lineup after today.
Yes, indeed.
And what better time than now to roll out this new weapon? Don't you agree?
I sure do.
Oh, would you look at the time? I'd like to talk more about this, but I've been quite busy with the investigation into those large shadows.
Okay, well, yeah, you've earned, well, I guess it's not really a break, but yeah, leave this stuff here, these beauties here with us.
I think we're on the verge of a breakthrough, though, so I'll be sure to let you know what we find out soon.
I'm so glad it's not just like it's a cosmetic change, so they can sell upgraded, more SEES costume DLC to you in the future. It actually does something, or it actually comes with like a gameplay upgrade.
Okay, I'm leaving the rest to you, Kirijo-kun.
And there he goes.
So now I'm assuming, because there was a bit of a scene when Fuka actually comes to the thing, and now I'm assuming this is gonna re-rail to that.
I sort of thought this before, but he's rather laid back, isn't he?
Yeah, he doesn't have to do any fighting.
More like careless.
It's fine. We should just give it a go like the chairman said.
In fact, since everyone's already here, now might be the best opportunity.
You're speaking my language.
Let's head into Tartarus and try out our new equipment.
Do we not? Are they gonna make us go to Tartarus?
I've been wanting to get back into the swing of things anyway. And this will serve as a good test of our team lineup with Yamagishi as backup.
Because we haven't gotten any notification that Arca's expanded. If it hasn't, we're not gonna go.
How does that sound?
I don't mind.
Then it's settled. Let's give this Theurgy stuff a shot. Can't wait to see what kind of punch it's packing.
I'm a little nervous since it's my first time, but I'll follow your lead.
All right. So much new,
We'll go into Tartarus once everyone is geared up.
so much new stuff.
Understood.
I wanted to do a fortune telling though. Aww. She gets a cape? That's so awesome. That's awesome. They have the number that they joined C's on them. That's such a nice touch. Wow, I like this.
Oh man, this is awesome! We're like a super elite task force.
I do like this a lot more than I like the outfits that the Phantom Thieves wore. Cause it's an upgrade of their school uniforms rather than I just like the school uniform look a whole lot. That's what that amounts to.
Come on, could you at least wear it like you're supposed to?
Wait, you never wore your blazer into battle before?
Oh, but it does look like everyone's outfits are a bit different.
Each one is made to complement our physiques and fighting styles. Now we're testing the prototype out on me, but it feels even better than it did before.
Oh, that's why he was wearing it.
It's very light and sturdy. I wonder if it's the same materials they use in the military, or maybe even the ones for spacesuits.
Seems like this armband isn't just for decoration either.
Is that what enables the use of Theurgy? He said it was the cartridges, though.
According to the manual, there are a bunch of different features built into it.
Really?
For example, it can give you a readout of your vitals. What else? There's also a function that notifies you when you can use your Theurgy?
Okay, so the armband is gonna light up or something. How do you use it?
Sorry, it doesn't look like there's much information about that. All I can tell is that you load the cartridge into your evoker to use it.
They're being awfully...
Then let's make that our objective for today. Make sure to stay alert, everyone.
They're being awfully coy about this Theurgy stuff.
All right, Yamagishi. You're going to be our backup, just like I mentioned before.
And this is crazy. I'll never be able to experience for the first time ever again, so I'm gonna really be savoring this.
This time, I'll be joining the rest of you in battle.
You sure will be.
I'm going too. I gotta make sure my skills are still sharp.
Wait, don't tell me.
Me too.
They're forcing us to kick Junpei out? Okay, this is kind of... Maybe this is kind of like a meta joke because... This is what I was obliquely referring to earlier, but when Mitsuru joins, quite a lot of people drop Junpei from their lineup. It's very common for Junpei to get benched at this point permanently. I don't ever do that. I raise everybody, but I rarely take Yukari out.
All right, then including our leader, that will be our team.
Yukari got her get back. This time Junpei's being benched.
Wait, I want to go too. I was so ready for this. You can't just put me on standby.
Hey, Junpei, everybody's got to take their lumps.
We can't go without our leader. You stay here and support Yamagishi.
Only you can do it. Oh. Gotta keep our ace in reserve.
Oh, really?
That's all it took?
When you put it that way, how can I refuse? Don't worry, Fuka. Nothing's getting past me.
Okay.
She doesn't have a whole lot of confidence in him. It's okay, she'll learn. He's the ace detective for a reason.
There he goes again. Fuka, if it gets too dangerous, just leave him behind. And don't be afraid to smack him if he tries anything funny.
Jeez.
Okay. Got it.
Huh? You get it?
Yeah.
Yamagishi, could you scout the area and find a good floor for us to start on?
Why don't we just start from the one we were already at?
Okay.
Probably because Arca hasn't actually expanded.
It seems different in here from before.
Well, that's nothing new, right?
No, not like that. It seems distorted. It's probably just temporary.
Another even more temporary distortion? That's really strange.
I'll try and find a stable floor for us to start on.
But Tartarus basically is Strange incarnate, so...
You can tell that much already? Wow, Fuka.
Yeah. I'm sure Mitsuru doesn't feel put out at all by it. She definitely prefers combat.
It could be because we didn't enter the usual way last time. Or because of those huge shadows.
Taking them down has changed Tartarus in some sort of fashion. I can see that.
We have no idea what's gonna happen in here. Not that I'm complaining, though.
All right, let's go.
They really forced us to take Junpei out.
Oh,
Shirotsky-kun.
pretty cool.
Oh, she's actually talking about it. Okay.
This bow I got is really light and looks pretty easy to use. I can't wait to see it in action.
So, the chairman got us all new weapons too, huh? Guess we should be thanking him.
A 100% free upgrade?
He barely explained anything, though. Sometimes I can't tell if he's actually helpful or not.
All of this has been custom made for us. You can tell because of the C's mark engraved on everything. As always, you're in command. And make sure to check the equipment before we get started.
C's sword, C's longbow, C's great sword, C's knuckles. Junpei cannot be put into the team. That's crazy. C's great sword. Critical rate up low. We'll keep him on that. The C's knuckle is obviously an upgrade. She starts with the C's rapier, C's sword, and the C's longbow. That's not as much of an upgrade, so we're all good.
Yo!
It's all you, dude. I'll hold things down here, so go give him hell. All right, we'll drop a save and give me one Sekaruni. It's interesting that Mitsuru is actually above Akihiko. When I'm geared up just like everyone else, it really gets me psyched up.
Yes.
We are, yeah. I'll try to guide you to a more stable floor. I can't go with you, but I'll do my best to back you up from here. Theurgy. And so Fuka should be able to do it as well, I guess.
Looks like we're here. Yamagishi, do you copy?
Yes, I'm here.
Are you picking up any shadows?
Looks like there's one close by. Be careful.
Theurgy must be quite the game changer if we have to go through a whole tutorial for it.
All right, let's head over there and feel things out.
Like a giant tutorial like this one.
Honestly.
I wish there were a voice, but it's all good. Soul drop. Well, that's nice. Those are invaluable. Evergreen, I'd even go so far as to say.
You're approaching a shadow. Get ready for battle.
Now we're voiced again. All right.
Roger that. I'm always ready.
Leader, are you ready?
Let's
Then
do
let's go.
this. Come here.
I'll start preparing the analysis.
I'll hit them where it hurts.
Mabufu, Rakunda, Marinkarin.
Yes, I'm far more in my element here. Let me show you that I haven't lost my touch. Let's go! That's the layout!
Mitsuru was so cool, dude. So we don't know what Sky Balance is weak to.
I'm still setting up. It'll take a little more time.
You'll be alright.
Leave it to me. May I? There we go. I have to do this.
We'll try this one. It'll take a little while to get used to seeing Yukari decked out in her Gekko-Con outfit. Even if it is a, Wow, okay. Well, this is bad.
Leader's been knocked down.
I'll take care of this.
We should be fine. No, okay. There she goes.
No, Yukari-chan. I'm still setting up.
Zio and Garu. Let's switch to somebody who's not weak to those.
This one.
Is it fire? We have one Miragi gem. They are weak to that. It sucks for Yukari, but who's next? You are. We have one more Miragi gem.
This should work.
Yeah, we'll just have to do what we gotta do. And then we'll be able to see Mitsuru's splash and
Executed. C'est magnifique. Looks like everything went well.
Fuka, you were amazing. Great job. Thank you, Yukari-chan. I still sense some enemies nearby. Keep an eye out if you decide to engage them.
Oh, we're engaging them, all right.
we're here to learn what we can really do. Let's skill her up really quickly. Mitsuru has no heals. I am incredibly certain that that's new. And in fact, yeah, she could not use Rakunda back in the original game. She had Diorama to start off with, I believe. Marin Karin was, there's no way there, after all the memes that Mitsuru has been, which, okay, because I've been a full believer in the tactics agenda for like 15 years at this point.
Do you see any shadows? They should
Yep. There was never any issues with Mitsuru having Marin Karin.
3 enemies detected. We've got the upper hand.
You're weak to Zio, okay.
Electricity is useless here.
And you're weak to fire.
Never mind. Wind isn't good on this one. You'll have to try something else.
And she's got, okay, not something I didn't comment on previously because I didn't notice it. She's actually got a battle icon portrait too. That's cool. So this, I mean, if they've got to have a navigator, treating them more like a party member is the way to go.
Shall I move to strike?
Rather than just it. Wait, what? I could have sworn. No, I must have missed them. We did miss both of them. So I got insanely unlucky in the previous fight then. That's what that was. Both of the enemies that would have gotten dropped by it ducked us easy. This is gonna be game already. No, good old Yukari. She missed out on hundreds of XP. We've got. We can Agi him. Well, we only really need to Agi this one. That's it. If I could, I'd switch them because I prefer them to be in join order. Crown of Vice.
By the way,
Well, the combat uniform seems to be working out. But what about that theurgy thing? Yamagishi, Have you figured anything out on your end? I'm sorry, it's still unclear. I am picking something up during battle, though.
I see.
There's no pressure. Just continue your observation.
Oh, hello.
One shadow left, which means that this is about to be the Theurgy tutorial. Arca floor question mark, question mark, question mark. Alright. They couldn't give us a real floor. All good. We just saw one more victim walking around somewhere not knowing they're already dead. A lifestone, which is... The lifestones definitely heal more than medicines at this point. Where are you? Though I'm not gonna say no to exploring Patrigem. Not gonna say no to exploring this place. Getting everything we could potentially get our hands on. Arca Ivy. Sells for a lot. Finally.
Let's take these guys down.
You're ours.
I'll be able to scan the enemy soon.
I'm ready.
One Mabufu to get everybody. That Maya's so weak.
Like fish in a barrel.
And we'll be able to go ahead and clobber them. Oh. Oh, not... Okay, well. Akihiko, not sure what happened there, but... Okay, so this is the one we're targeting. There we go. It was not the one we're targeting. What the heck? Or maybe the one we were targeting... Okay, they probably just moved one right after the other. It's all good. Jeez, she was getting it.
Good job, everyone. I no longer detect any shadows. All the ones on this floor have been defeated.
And still nothing about Theurgy, huh?
It's all coming back to me. It would be wise for me to keep battling.
Let's keep going then. Let's head to the stairs that lead up.
Okay. Do we already have it? We don't. Okay, that means it must be over here then. Ooh. Yes, sir. Is something going to accost us?
Hang on.
It is.
I'm sensing something on the floor above us. Something strange.
A biggin.
Is it some kind of powerful shadow?
No, it feels similar to the distortion I felt earlier.
Are we only going to be able to use Theurgy on specific floors? I hope that's not the case.
Roger. Let's move carefully and assess the situation when we get upstairs.
Intriguing. Huh? Did we get split up? Oh, wow.
What? Why is it all dark? Where did everyone go?
Okay, this can happen. So I guess they took a while to introduce it, but this is also something from Fess.
Please, everybody, just stay calm.
We just got separated. It's no big.
It looks like you were all sent to different locations on this floor.
So they separated us by force.
There's danger lurking in this darkness. We need to regroup as soon as possible. Yamagishi, can you guide us?
So she'll be... Do we have to control everybody? I highly doubt it.
Why now? Fuko, where should I go if I want to...
Okay, here it is.
Yukari-chan, look out!
Huh?
Wait. They got her. Okay, so she's okay, ultimately.
Leader, you're here!
Just us two? Okay. So is the Theurgy gonna be a team attack? Critted us.
Not again.
This time, Wait, Yukari's gonna make up for when we first met then, or when we first got into a shadow fight.
Everyone's always protecting me. I'm getting hurt because of it. What am I even doing?
Yukari-chan!
Fuka, I need you to back me up.
Yes, yes!
I'll hold this thing off until everyone else gets here. Focus.
She's found her resolve.
One more.
Oh my god.
Wait, is this?
Yukari said, enough with the downplay. I'm a serious member of Seas too.
Yukari-chan, load the cartridge into your evoker!
I know.
She can feel it.
Now's the time.
Theurgy activation. When emotions run high in battle, you or your party members will be able to activate Theurgy. Theurgy can be activated on your turn when your Theurgy gauge is at max. Unlike normal skills, they do not cost HP or SP, so a brand new gauge. Alright, well, that's a departure from the Persona formula, but you know what? Innovation is good. Press R2 to activate your Theurgy. Please note that it cannot be used while you are inflicted by a status ailment. Cyclone Arrow. Deal severe wind damage to one foe, ignoring resistances. Personality. After healing someone, her desire to prevent death strengthens. So is this the when her Theurgy is likeliest to activate then? That's it!
And with this, you're finished!
There it is! That was it! That was the thing that caused so much...
Are you okay?
That, like, okay, you don't need me to explain it, but still, that one animation, it is real, okay. That was her activating her Theurgy. Wow. Man, that caused the internet, well, the JRPG, the part of the internet that cares about JRPGs, that caused quite a stir.
I'm sorry. It was all my fault.
And I do like how she hit her pose, her Ultimax pose. That's, yeah, that's just her standard, that's the character for, that's the pose that her splash image in Ultimax hits. Get to see, or what was that just now?
I don't really know. My body just sort of took control.
But it's interesting that I would have thought her Theurgy would be healing, but okay.
Takeba, leader.
They gave them, it's basically like a mystic art then.
Looks like you both are okay.
Sorry I worried everyone.
It's all right. You did well in handling an unexpected situation.
Maybe we should consider starting over. Let's head back to the entrance for now.
So everybody else's Theurgies should have specific activation conditions too then. Yeah, that's why her CPU.
Good work out there, team.
That's why her CPU had to use Medea on us first, I guess.
I'm sorry. I should have been able to navigate better.
I wonder, what if you've been purposefully keeping Yukari under-leveled? Like, ours knew Medea, so she just dropped it, but... Well, she starts off with Dia, so no matter what, she'll be able to heal you. You did great for your first time.
I agree. I'm convinced that you're the one we need on support.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Fuka.
I didn't do anything. It was all you, Yukari-chan.
Yeah, she really stepped up.
That special attack sure was cool though, Yuka-tan. How'd you do it?
So I'm sure Fuka must have some sort of way for Junpei to have seen what was going on. Or maybe she just told him about it.
How? I just focused really hard and thought to myself, I have to do whatever it takes. And while I was thinking that, I kind of felt something surging inside me.
The chairman did say the cartridge would synchronize with our emotions.
Yeah, had to load up.
Right. Although, I'm still not entirely sure how it works.
Listen, we don't gotta think too hard about it. Don't think, feel.
From what I could tell, it reacted to Yukari-chan's strong emotions.
So this weapon gives the user strength beyond their limits when their emotions are heightened?
I don't really get it.
Basically, it might be able to turn the tide of battle if we're really stuck.
But basically, if we're fired up enough, we can really pop off, right?
I can't believe it. Junpei saying pop off. It fits so well.
And thanks to you, Yukari-chan, we have a good idea of how it works. From now on, I should be able to tell when someone can use theirs.
It's all thanks to Yukari. Gotta give our girl her due.
I didn't do much.
Except drop that cyclone arrow.
I just got lucky. I don't know much more than anyone else.
I'll do more research into how the syncing with emotions works later.
But, okay, well... Co-op attacks were okay, but Theurgy, much cooler.
Everyone has different feelings when they're fighting, so the timing on when they can use these will probably be different too.
I'd like to give it a go myself, but we should call it a day for now. We can't overwork our leader, and we've got some time until the next full moon.
I'm a little worried about the change with the floors, though. What if something like that happens again?
Yeah, I thought we were gonna get a tutorial about mishaps in Tartarus, but I guess not.
Yes. If something has changed in the tower, we'll need to be extra careful when exploring from now on. In any case, we may have had some problems, but we learned a lot today. Not only did we get to test our new lineup and equipment, but we also got to see that we're all improving at a remarkable pace.
I'll say.
Aw, Kirijo-senpai! Quit buttering me up. Just leave everything to Junpei Iori, the soon-to-be MVP.
He didn't even do anything tonight.
Maybe I shouldn't be the one to say this, but you literally didn't do anything today.
Well, somebody had to point it out. All allies can now use Theurgy, including Fuka, I'm sure. So, at least it's not, because there's co-op attacks in Persona 4 Golden, but those are completely random.
Hello, this is Elizabeth speaking.
So this is it. We're gonna be able to go into Tartarus.
I'm calling in regard to a recent change in Tartarus.
Man, all we have to do is wait one more day.
It seems that a path that had been blocked off is now open. I thought it prudent to inform you. Well then, I wish you a safe journey.
All right. Elizabeth said that a previously blocked path is now open. I should check it out next time I go to Tartarus. Which will be tonight. A few messages. Kaz and Kenji. We'll see how I'm feeling. Though I already know what we're gonna do. The one person who we can't hang out with multiple times during the week. So let's see, because now... Brand Watch. Alright. Mega Protein. I do not want that stuff, but Elizabeth might, so...
Thanks, kid.
Oh, you know what? We probably could have bought a rose bouquet from Rafflesia. Ah, whatever. But before we do this, everyone's... Oh, we've got our new gear hung up in our room now. That's a pretty nice touch. I like that. Yeah. Well, it's not everybody, but... What is it? Come to think of it, Elizabeth asked me to get a specific item for her. You're looking for a triangular sword. Is that supposed to be a riddle? I'm not sure what you mean. A triangular object used for dueling. By any chance, are you talking about a fencing epee? It's not a triangular sword, no, but a cross-section does resemble a triangle. Let me retrieve mine for you. Fencing epee. Here you go. Do you plan on taking up fencing? If so, I can teach you a thing or two once I have some spare time. And now we can have a regular conversation. Mr. Ekoda's punishment? Well, there are some things in life you don't want to know about. This is one of them. I'm sure, knowing Mitsuru, he definitely got his. An enemy that only appears on a full moon. Maybe I should reorganize my training regimen while I still have the time. I thought that we were supposed to stay in the dorm on our days off. Or rather, I used to think so. Yukari-chan mentioned earlier that she was going to visit the shrine. So we have more freedom here than I expected. It's a new experience for me. She thought we were gonna have to stay cooped up, like, she really thought the only places we were allowed to go was school and the dorm? Dude. But that's probably just a reflection of how she spent life with her, family. Alright, so Paulownia Mall. We'll be hitting up that, well, Club Escapade probably isn't open during the day. Yeah. So this other request, this other thing we're supposed to get, I'm actually not 100% certain about it. I might do some running around between, because this is a... We'll worry about that in a bit. Yeah, for right now, let's go ahead and just go to Maya. She's doing a dance. Yeah, let's go ahead. She's Kirby dancing, so we gotta go ahead and respond to that. Chat box is blinking, and we'll grow closer. She is definitely, she might be the farthest, if not second farthest. I'm in Shinagawa Dungeon. I see Maya. Listen, Tatsuya! Nowadays I just log on to MMOs with Bedhead and all, like today, lol. But when I was little, people said I was a real cutie. Guess I missed my chance, right? Nobody thinks I'm hot anymore. Do men only want younger women? Be honest. Age isn't the point. That's what I'm talking about. You really get me. What's really important is true love. But I think I tend to like them on the younger side too, though. Maya seems very happy. BTW, am I making any sense? I hope so, because I teach composition. Okay, I'll be calm. I'll compose my bitching carefully for you. One of my coworkers is really pissing me off. I'm trying to avoid her. We used to teach the same grade and we were together all the time. It's been a while, but that kind of thing sticks with you, you know? Anyway, she said she needed some advice, but then she just started bragging. Some student asked her out and a guy she doesn't like proposed to her. Ugh. I'm not jealous, it's just so freaking annoying. OMG. I hate skanky hoes like her. Just give the puppy dog eyes and guys will do whatever. She even stuffs her bra, lol. Calm down. Oh no, she, what? You weren't supposed to know that. Yeah, I'm afraid you know too much now, Tatsuya. But that's right, she's got fake tits. Okay, for real though, keep this between you and me, Kay? Maya seems to be enjoying herself. I swear, OMG, I saw Miss K running in late one time, right? And, her pads fell down and it looked like she had 4. They're fake for sure. My school is full of teachers like that. Man, Tatsuya, talking to you is better than getting a massage. Complaining online is now an important part of my days off. Maya seems to like talking to me. I feel like we're growing closer. It's mostly just, well, I guess she says it herself. She's very self-aware. It's mainly just her complaining. Yeah, we're farther in the hermit social link than anyone else is. We are supposed to be fighting demons from hell, right? But after what I just said, I might go to hell anyway. Well, I rented some DVDs, so later, Tatsuya. Thanks for chatting. Man, renting some DVDs. Who knows how much longer that's going to be a thing. There are still red boxes around and stuff, but I give Redbox, well, they're a corporation too. Oh. Once again, I will be substituting for Kirijo-senpai as your navigator from now on. Please let me know if you want to go to Tartarus. I'll do my best. Yeah, we trust you, Fuka. So we'll drop one here. Right.
By the way,
I guess all that talk about Fuka being sick wasn't true. At first, people were saying that she was absent because she was being bullied. But then they started saying she was really sick.
yeah.
Strange, huh? She seems pretty healthy to me.
So,
Dude, I almost got in trouble with the police today. I was damn lucky it was just a false alarm. Well, if we'd gone to, I'm sure this was somewhere at the station.
That reminds me.
Yamagishi-kun is surprisingly skilled with technology, and she's very kind, always considering others' feelings. Her name suits her perfectly. Fu means wind and Ka means flower. Like a flower gently blowing in the... Getting off track there. So we've already chatted with her.
Let me think.
I'm sure you're already feeling it, but the enemies are steadily growing more powerful. Don't be satisfied with how you are now. Work on improving your strength. If you wait until after a tough battle, it'll be too late. Okay, nobody's hitting us up, which is fine. We have a date with Destiny. We can just go to Club Escapade. Awesome. Or it might pop us out right in front of it. Nope, starts us off inside. Golden. Soul Fortune. Yeah. We'll do the Rarity Fortune. Oh, turning into the Gamble Fortune. Oh, the Energy Gauge is charged. So we'll do Rarity Fortune, but I'll probably be sticking to Gamble Fortunes. Then let us begin. I see it. If you go to the Tower of Shadow tonight, you are destined to face an adversary clad in gold. The chance of encountering rare shadows has increased when exploring Tartarus. Let us hope that you find fortune in your destiny. I wonder, because Theurgy is probably easiest to activate during like long, prolonged battles, and not during regular schmegular fights. So it might not be of much use during a gold shadow battle, but otherwise. Alright, Fuka. Let's go to Tartarus tonight. It beckons. So, time for us to clear this whole place out. And now that we can switch people, well, we can't switch too many people around. The card in my hand is reacting. And it didn't do this yesterday because there had been no change. Multiple Major Arcana cards have been added to Shuffle Time. The Empress, the endurance, agility, and luck of personas in your possession will increase by 2. That's pretty cool. The strength and magic of personas in your possession will increase by 2. Alright, so we can turn some stuff in.
Marvelous.
I can sense that the power growing within you stems from the bonds you... Oh, she's giving us the thing. Alright, that's fine.
I'm looking forward to...
So let's requests.
Here are my requests. Wonderful.
Bingo. That is indeed what I requested. A fencing epee.
If I may say so.
As I mentioned before, an epee was used to duel in ancient times. Fencers would wear white uniforms so that the blood from struck blows would be more visible.
I have a request.
And now, a special quiz just for you. Do you know why my clothes are blue? She doesn't know either. She's gonna have to ask Igor. Because it's soothing. I will ask my master for the correct answer. Not much of a gallant sneakers. Bring me a protein knot for pros. So this is the one for Akihiko.
I will await a report of success.
I want to bring her a fashionable item.
Very well.
Intriguing. Well, let's see. Equip. Alright, gallant sneakers or resist fear. Yeah, Junpei desperately needs something new. Alright. Wait. Everybody's got their own color. I'm just now realizing that. Blue, pink, well, light blue, pink, dark blue, gray, red, green. Alright, cool. Let's look at our stats. We got 2 new people. Her Theurgy. We can just find out what it is. They changed Oracle to Theurgy? And we can also check what the activation conditions are. 3, 4, 5, 1, 0. Yeah, makes you wonder who 2 is. So Oracle grants 1 random positive effect to all allies. So Oracle used to also sometimes be able to do bad stuff, but after analyzing an enemy, her yearning for a friend's trust grows. Blizzard Edge. Well, Mitsuru was able to execute once, but it's kind of interesting that they didn't make the execution her Theurgy. Deals severe ice damage to one foe, ignoring resistances. After weakening enemies or inflicting an ailment, her will burns brighter. Akihiko. After strengthening himself, his fighting spirit rises. Lightning Spike deals heavy electric damage to all foes, ignoring resistances. So his hits everyone? Hack and Blast deals severe slash damage to one foe, ignoring resistances. After landing a critical hit, he becomes motivated by his own potential. Okay. And then us. After summoning a persona, power within gradually enhances. Cadenza? Cadenza is our Theurgy? Are you serious right now? Whatever. These, I highly doubt these will stay the same after certain events happen later on. Cadenza though? Really? Everybody else's is cool at least, but I guess ours being support isn't that bad. So we'll do... I'm so hungry. Tartarus. Oh, he's saying the same thing. Wait, what? Everyone has their own unique fighting style. There are those who prefer to go on the offense and others who prioritize defense. It's up to you to decide how you want us to act in battle. I have high expectations for you. Alright. Oh! And it shows our gauges too.
Thanks to Yamagishi, I can explore with you too. But I'd still like to stick to the 4-person strategy. Just so we have backup, or anyone who could come to our aid in the event of an emergency.
Right. Having our entire base team get clobbered probably is what cemented this idea in her mind.
And don't forget what happened during the last full moon. We can't leave Yamagishi alone.
See, that was always my headcanon for the justification why they did it, but now they've canonized it.
I'll leave it up to you to decide on the party members. I know you can handle it.
I'll do everything I can to help. Let's give it our best.
Changing the party. You can decide who to take into combat at locations where you can change party members, such as the entrance of Tartarus. You can change party members by talking to your teammates or by opening the menu with triangle and selecting status. And we have to keep a lookout for the Onimaru Kunitsuna.
Leader,
Do you have a moment? I'd like to share something I found out about using Theurgy. Theurgy can't be used just any time. The user has to reach an emotional peak first. In other words, Theurgy can only be used after enough power is built up. Also, how someone builds up this power is different depending on the person. For Kirijo-senpai, it's when she inflicts status ailments on an enemy, but for Yukari-chan, it's when she heals someone. Try out different things and see what works for different teammates. Theurgy is very powerful. We'll definitely want to use it as much as we can. So now each person plays even more differently. They have a game plan in order to get to their Theurgies. For someone like Yukari, it's a lot more consistent than for someone like Junpei. Well, I guess Junpei's physical attacks do have a heightened crit chance. Theurgy gauge. The Theurgy gauge will increase throughout battle whenever you attack or summon a persona. How much the Theurgy gauge increases will vary from ally to ally. Acting according to a party member's personality will cause their Theurgy gauge to increase significantly. Fuka also has a Theurgy gauge. Once it's maxed, you will be able to activate her Theurgy during a party member's turn, and that's when we're going to be able to see her cut in. However, the gauge will stop increasing when you get inflicted with a status ailment, and it will drop by half whenever you get KO'd. I had a rarity fortune read today. Apparently, I will face an adversary clad in gold. Maybe I'll run into a rare enemy.
Alright, just leave everything to yours truly.
Well, we'll see what you got, Junpei. We'll see what you
are
got.
you watching your health and stamina? Remember not to push yourself too hard.
We'll be okay.
Uh-huh.
This area ends here. Now, there's a dead end ahead. But you should be able to get past it. Could you check? So here's here. Here it is. Please watch out. It's so alive. Looks like the shaking has subsided. Is everyone all right? The path towards the staircase has opened up. You can advance further now. We don't know what's waiting ahead, so please be careful going forward. Stay tuned for more from the mighty Junpei. So, the main thing here, this should be Arca Part 2.
Thank you.
Yep, Arca Part 2. Remember how helpless I felt being here alone? The fortune teller mentioned that I will face an adversary clad in gold. Maybe I'll run into a rare enemy.
Great.
Are we gonna have this every single time? Every single time we ascend a floor? Come here. Okay, so these are new. In which case, well, let's open up one of these.
I'll show no mercy.
Because it's only 2 of them, there's no point in using a Bufu. We'd be overspending.
I knocked one enemy down.
May I?
Now we can go ahead and follow up with a nice Bufu of our own. There we go. And then we'll go ahead and get to disturbing the peace. Get in there, cause some damage. Just barely. All good?
That's a win for the team.
Yeah.
Good job, everyone.
Incandescent lantern.
Alright then, moving on.
This rare shadow.
Hey, ain't that one Feeling rare?
Oh, I predicted wrong. Wow, are you serious? No. No. God dang it. Okay, that's what I get for being for jumping the gun big time. But it's all good. Nothing to worry about, nothing to
We
sweat.
found the stairs.
On we move.
We're doing well. Let's keep up the pace.
Ugh, gotcha. Ooh, Tam Lin, but we want the EXP. Tam Lin is a lover's persona, if memory serves. So we're not really missing out on much. Arca Mineral.
Did you know that there's an observation deck somewhere out there that's also on the 45th floor?
Oh, which observation deck?
Right, like, what's he talking about? He should tell us the place.
A shadow!
Gotcha.
3 enemies! Be careful!
Okay, so these haughty Mayas are new. Though I'm fairly certain these are the same things we were killing on the... They were not the same things we were killing on the mystery floor. Koha. Nobody here's weak to that, so I'm not super worried about it.
You dodged the attack! Nice one!
Will Agi. Gotta test it out. Makoha. Well,
Kirito-senpai! That was a beautiful dodge!
they're not weak to this either? Okay.
It missed?
Koha again. On us. Let's see about Zio. Okay, so they're weak to Aha then.
What's the plan?
In which case... we can use healthy tomatoes in battle. That's good to know.
Let's use this and regroup.
Now Yukari. Okay, that's good. As long as it's not a Makoha. So let's try to fish for some crits here. Couldn't make it happen, but
Fewer enemies! Keep it up, Junpei!
they got him.
Now's the time.
Now's the time for you to heal.
That helps.
100% needed that. Do I have anyone with Aha? No, I don't. I'm gonna have to fix that. But in the meantime,
The leader took one out! That's a win for
did what we needed to do.
Good job, everyone!
Alright, let's get moving.
Soul drop.
Oop, I spy some treasure.
So as long as those soul drops keep coming, a turquoise. I'm still a month out, but
Down the stairs.
I feel like hitting the red gauge is what, or hitting a red gauge is what's gonna make it the thing. Because red seems to be the theme for that. Gotcha!
We got
A rare enemy!
Uh,
Great if we can defeat it!
in which case, let's go for some ice.
Go for it. Take out the layer.
Missed on one.
yeah. Way to go, senpai.
No, okay.
I'm ready!
We'll shift to us. And let's Sukunda Buddy Boy. Mitsuru's getting there though.
What's next?
Vacuum slash.
One fewer enemy! Keep it up, Junpei-kun!
Let's go low chance of inflicting distress. What we're looking for is a critical. No. Precious Hand is waiting.
This will do the trick.
Still waiting. Alright, well.
Give them hell.
Power slash force. Come on, dude. One crit.
What next?
God dang it. Yeah, this thing is definitely getting out of here. Theurgy, let's go for it.
Child's play.
That's a win for the team. Good job, everyone.
I was actually incredibly worried when she was dealing so little damage to start with, but it's okay. The real money was at the very end. Chimera leveled up.
A victory well earned.
Fuka's on the thing as well. That's pretty cool, actually.
Yamagishi is a significant boon to our team. Information is essential while exploring.
I'm just glad to be of assistance. I won't let you down.
Yeah. So we have to save our Theurgies for that, especially for a rarity fortune. These guys are weak to bronze dice. They're weak to Zeo. I remember that very clearly.
I'm still setting up.
Just on the off chance we get a critical, you know? Block completely. Let's do... Alright, you got the Zeo. Yeah, you don't often forget the bronze dice. All they gotta do is explode on you one time and you commit these things to memory very quickly. They get on that pure BS. Golden. So we've got both. EXP increases. Obviously, we want that. We need to get that Fool as soon as possible.
Perfect. Just what we hoped for. There's a treasure.
Dysphere. And if we want to build our Thaumaturgy gauge up ASAP. Okay, so that enemy is serious. Okay, and then a Dia for Junpei. There we go.
That one looks like bad.
Yeah, it looks like it's about to be given some bad news. Alright, so this is Bestial Wheel and not Rampage Drive. Alright. So, you're good against ice. Let's try Zeo. Nope.
What's the plan?
Fire. And lastly, well, we've got our Thaumaturgy live. There it is. Nice. Alright, Yukari. So now we can go ahead and focus on making sure it can't kill us. Tarukaja. Assault dive. Oh, it's gonna execute somebody. Alright. So let's go ahead. We have Cadenza, but we're also in a sticky situation. We'll have to Secunda. And then Junpei will he'll Rakukaja us. Okay, gold. No nonsense right there. And let's band-aid her.
I'll get him this time.
Okay, so that thing's next.
Now's the time.
I actually don't want to do the thing.
In this situation,
I want to give us a fighting chance
Thank you.
That was close.
to not all die. Attack reverted. Well, that's good. This assault dive. Hopefully it's us again. Okay, golden.
You dodged it! I'll hit them where it leader! How about trick?
Is this gonna work though? It works! I can't freaking believe it!
I'll go with.
Alright, so now let's go ahead and start inflicting some wind of our own.
Excellent.
So we finally, it only took two. We should not have healed that much or recuperated that much.
Here, G. I think I can use it now.
Okay, that's cool. But we will be hanging on to that. We don't need it for this fight. We'll just have him power slash.
now's the time.
Now's the time for you to hit that Garu. Okay, we just gotta keep this live. It probably will heal from Charm on its next turn, but 107. So, since, yeah, Shilrakunda.
What to do?
Now we should be able to finish this thing off much quicker. Go ahead and get in there, do our damage, get out. Let's go ahead and just have him. There it is.
What about desert? No shadows detected.
921. Man,
All right, now back to business.
well,
Excellent. Looks like
okay, this place has been fully explored, so. Oh, already?
Powerful enemy spotted. Please be careful.
You'll be going up against another gatekeeper. It won't be an easy fight. You can do this, though. I'll do my best to support you from here. With my full analysis, I'll be able to give you a complete breakdown of enemy weaknesses on the spot. And remember that I can use Theurgy as well. Hopefully it'll come in handy. Well, this is it. Stay safe and good luck, team. I'm here if you need me. Oracle. Once Fuka's Theurgy gauge is maxed, press the touchpad to activate her Theurgy Oracle during the party's turn. Using Oracle will benefit the party in battle with effects such as HP recovery, SP recovery, and stat buffs. Oracle can be activated during any party member's turn. Try to use it when you feel the time is right. I mean, we might as well... 47, yeah. Barely anything, but because they changed up the, border floors a lot, it's no wonder we got to this so soon. Now we can... Well, I don't want to dip in the... I want to keep Akihiko as fresh as possible. Alright. And let's... go through these. Alright. So I think that deserves a nice save. We'll save over this one. Alright, and now the battle beckons. Hopefully my lack of an AHA user doesn't come back to bite me, but we'll be alright. We've got the chutzpah. The enemy is strong. Please make sure you're ready before fighting. Alright, our first gatekeeper with Fuka as the navigator.
Time to show you what I got.
shall I move to
Be
strike?
careful.
Alright, well.
How about trick?
No, nothing on the ice. It resists it. Okay. Boosting, bro.
I'll go with.
Let's... undo that. Make sure there's no funny business. And we got him to waste a turn, so... Any criticals? No.
I have to do this. I won't lose.
Okay, so we didn't get anything on the small fry. Makoga. Well...
Our leader's been knocked down.
Oh, he instantly sat us down. All right.
Leader, say something, please.
Our second death in the game. Oh, we can report fortune telling.
Let's hear the results.
How was the outcome of the fortune telling? I see. So the predictions really did come true.
Very well then.
Just who in the world is that fortune teller? I hope to meet them someday. Speed incense. So, after getting destroyed like that, we're going to go ahead and simply turn off our light weakness. We'll fuse up something that can't be hurt by light, and then we'll be fine.
Good day.
I believe you called it Theurgy. Now that you've become even stronger,
Marvelous.
you should be able to battle more efficiently and exquisitely with your multiple personas. As you acquire more personas to fill the compendium, you'll open your mind to new battle stratagems.
Very well then.
I shall inform you when more combinations are available in the Persona Compendium. This is cooler, because our Theurgy is just a replacement for the fusion spells, is what she's making it sound like. Fusion spell. Fusion spell is a special Theurgy unique to Aoi that comes from fusing certain personas. Fusion spells can be acquired by registering certain personas in the compendium. Once these conditions are met, Elizabeth will inform you of a new fusion spell you can use inside the Velvet Room.
How may I assist you?
So, let's register.
Registering is overriding acceptable. I've completed registration.
Now, we'll
please,
fuse. Do we
choose
have?
All the
We're
elements
still
you
missing
need.
Silky.
Which will you choose?
I really
This
just
persona,
need.
yes.
Okay, that guards against light. And it's got Zio. Something tells me Tam Lin is a
What do
good
you
pick
wish to
here.
inherit?
We'll do Koha single shot. Maragi. And Rakunda.
Seems no new powers have been bestowed. Well,
Yeah, we don't have anything. We don't have
Shall we
anything
begin?
related to it just yet, but it's all good. So, Tam Lin is going to be helping us out. But I also want to fuse something up with Aha. We can't make Hypixie just yet. Niki
Is this
Mitama,
acceptable?
Medea, Garu Baisuri. We can make Zokshoten, but we don't need two thingamabobs. Neko Shogun.
This would be a wise choice.
It's alright. Oberon.
This would be a wise choice.
Well, yeah, let's go
Please
for it.
choose what skills to inherit.
Garu, Vacuum Slash, Tarunda, Auto
it
Sukukaja.
appears it will receive a well.
Alright, welcome to the team. So now we can go ahead and turn that request in. Ooh, and a heart item. Unless he just gets it. This persona cannot learn any more skills. We can drop regular Zio. Soul Sea Driblet? What is that? We
Are
will
you finished?
absolutely be looking at that.
We look
Maybe it's something that'll restore like 1 SP per turn. It's piddly, but it'll add up. Well, no, because the lowest is 3 SP restored per turn.
Good day.
Thus far, you have completed a number of my requests. And just as I had thought, this world truly is interesting. So much so that an urge to investigate it myself has risen within me. Therefore, I would like to request that you escort me to various locations.
I shall be waiting then.
Please come to Paulownia Mall at a later date. I will give you more details then. Outings with Elizabeth. As you complete more requests, Elizabeth will start asking you to escort her to different places from time to time. You can accompany her on these outings anytime during daylight hours. Going out with Elizabeth will take no time at all, so you don't need to worry about planning your day around her. So we can go ahead and turn this one in.
Hear the results.
It seems, I see that you have an Oberon that meets the requirements I specified.
How splendid.
That fulfills the conditions for this request. Female uniforms winter. Didn't we already get those?
I will await a report of success. Very well.
So, in which case, we'll start with Oberon for the Auto Tsukukaja. Okay, yeah, the thing that they say is probably based on the Arcana they are rather than anything else. So, now we'll be able to go ahead and get right back into the fight. Round 2.
I'm ready.
So we'll open up, we know they're not weak to that.
Go for it.
But we got Mazio this time. Tarukaja. Don't tell me. Okay, they're weak to that, but nobody else is. Oop, nope, wrong thing.
Leave it to me.
What's the plan?
The plan is a vacuum slash. No crits, but it's all good. Polimpa. Oh, right? That wasn't supposed to happen.
You dodged it. That's our leader.
Mitsuru's up next. She'll be able to heal him. That's what we'll use her turn for. So her Theurgy is now live.
This will do the trick.
Yeah.
I'm prepared.
Uh-oh. Please don't Polimpa us again. Garula. Alright, gold.
I'll go with.
Another one of these. And we'll have Junpei. I'm fishing for a critical with him. I know what we're gonna do. We'll make sure we get the most out of what we're about to get set. Summon. Okay, so we can keep bringing his bozos back.
Only 2 left. You've got this.
I'm ready
Can I
anytime.
stand on this enemy?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's what I found.
Didn't tell us anything that I hadn't already surmised.
What next?
Let's Medea again.
That helps.
That was close.
So you'll Rakunda this guy. Then you'll Mazio to get that additional turn.
That's an enemy down.
I'll go with.
And dang, you don't got it.
Never mind.
I'm ready.
All right, Junpei. This is as good as it's gonna get.
Bring it on! Eat this! And take that!
All right. So that actually did quite a lot.
Can't stop me now.
Dizzy and can't get up. Swift Strike! Oh, crap, dude. We'll have to hope and pray that we get ourselves another revival bead somewhere in here.
Still got some fight in me.
What's the plan here?
The plan is for you to drop him a Bufu. Resist.
What to do?
Another Mazio. Ooh, I should have done something else. Mazio doesn't do anything for us here.
What's next?
88. Makoga. At least it's not strength buffed anymore. It hurts, but it didn't kill. We just have to get in there, do the damage, and get out. Yeah.
That's a win for the team. Good job, everyone.
Well, that went well. Sukunda.
Damn, I'm getting jacked.
Assault dive. Maragi! They changed up so... I mean, obviously they would, but Junpei did not get any group targeting fire skills.
I've learned a new skill.
Bufula. I can't let my guard down, especially not around those gatekeepers. I've never seen you with your guard down, though. Not even in the dorm. When we're up late on a mission, I've never even seen you yawn, much less doze off. Then the next day, you're all dressed up and drinking black tea before heading to school 15 minutes later. I should follow her lead.
No.
Once it becomes a habit, it's all second nature. Besides, wouldn't you find it offensive if I were to take it easy? That's true. After all, I'm the one asking you all to attempt the impossible when taking part in these club activities.
Huh?
Asking us, huh? Yukari doesn't feel like she was asked. What's the matter? Oh, nothing. Come on, leader. We've beaten them, so let's move on. Hurry, clock's ticking. So, if we'd left,
I'm picking up some signals of stronger shadows. I'll let you know when I pinpoint their location.
I'm sure that,
That'll buy us some time to prepare ourselves.
like, if we'd brought Akihiko, like, I'm sure, because now it's gonna be variable what conversations we'll get. Boxing shoes. One of these has the Onimaru Kunatsuna in it. I know it. Is the boxing shoes just for Akihiko? It is. Oh, and it gives him low ice evasion. Perfect for Sanada. Unique equipment. I guess that's not new to this. I don't know. We'll go and heal up and be back, though. Time for us to ascend.
We gotta keep moving.
It would be nice to get another shot at a rare shadow.
Is that treasure?
But for right now, we have to make sure we keep our fight up. A revival bead. Sweet, merciful revival beads. Oh, crap, that's what we needed. Because we're still a long way off from any type of recarm action. Nope. We need that Arcana burst. Oh, he's showing up as a regular old enemy now.
Go for it.
I'll hit them where it hurts.
Well, let's Marin Karin. It's treating us as if we don't have a bead on it. So the things have two different... Yeah, he's still weak to Zio. Though I'm gonna have to stop dropping Mazio because it's expensive. For a single enemy especially. 180? Well, in that case, we'll just bully it to death.
Enemies defeated.
say. That's it? Well, I guess some floors are bound to be straight shots. So I won't complain about that. Alright. A chest and a chance to get closer to the Arcana Burst. That's what we're looking for. Oh yeah, you're ours. Took care of that, but I'm not getting the shuffle times I need to be getting. Dekunda Gem. Because that's bad. If we're investing resources into these things and not getting those, then we're not getting the most out of them. Alright, more Mad Bull action. Didn't I use a bunch of these? Oh, well, whatever.
We could head back, but it's your call.
Nope. Not yet. We still have plenty more to do here. Oh yeah, like kill this thing. Finally. Sure. Evil Touch, 50% HP restore. Yeah, this is the best thing we got. And we got Poison Boost. Well, Miragi's good.
Who's up next?
That's something we got out of that, at least.
Down the stairs.
Yeah. Junpei's the only person who's not maxed out, but scoring criticals is hard. This brings us to the 50th floor, but we've still a long ways to go.
Oh, there's a treasure chest.
A locked treasure chest? Yeah, I might have to look into that on our way back up. Because for right now...
You could buy weapons from the police station. But I guess that's a good thing for us.
Look at it.
Nope, a call and response, but no response.
I'll be able to scan the enemy soon.
Okay, so she's in there.
Be on your guard.
I'll hit them where it
Don't
hurts.
know what makes these things tick. Inflicted with freeze, though, Tarukaja.
The enemy's
In
frozen.
which case, well, let's try Garu. Well, maybe Zio? There's no way it's Agi. Oh, well, we've got Junpei set up perfectly. A critical for everybody.
What's the plan?
One enemy defeated.
I really thought we were going to be able to get that, but guess not.
Right above Desert. No shadows detected.
Dang, dude. Do you want to send someone to scout ahead?
Hey,
Come on, dude. You know I'm the man for the job. So we'll be down someone, but we can go to the next floor instantly if we so choose. And we do so choose. Yo, found ya. I made sure to clear you a path. Oh, here. I picked it off the ground earlier and thought of you. Wow, that's backhanded. Seems like you all met up safely. Thank you for scouting ahead.
We're doing well. Let's keep up the pace.
But before anything else, let's feed Junpei. Yeah, see, these life stones do wonders for him now.
There's a shadow.
And what we need are more opportunities. We need 3 more cards. Gurulu. A moon persona especially. Well, that makes things easier for us when we're hanging out with Nozomi.
Perfect. Just what we hoped for.
Now this place... Alright.
You've probably already noticed this, but those shadows wandering around will always appear.
We'll just have to pick and choose our battles. Though sometimes that's not always an option.
Yeah, I've gotten better at avoiding them, though. I've gotten more into the flow of how things are different here. Ooh. Amethyst. Crap.
Oh, can we go up those stairs?
We can, but not yet.
That teleporter can take us to the entrance.
Alright, well I guess now we can. These soul drops. Probably once we've drank through all of our sodas.
Oh, there's a treasure chest.
Yeah, the chest is fine and all. But what I want, okay, so we've used everybody's theurgy except our own, but we're gonna be hanging on to this until the next fight. Oh, crying tables. These things are definitely weak to Bufu. Mitsuru was so agile. She always opens the battle up.
I'll go with.
Now, where's our ice user? Aha, we finally have it. Oh, nobody has ice. Interesting. So that means we're going to have to get lucky with a critical. Probably not going to get very lucky with a critical. Nice. Because those are insanely accurate. Polimpa. Like so. Through 2250. That's chump change. Ooh. We won't be able to... Well, it's whatever. We should have had Junpei heal us up. Another Bufu. And then we'll be passing it right back to Junpei. Alright, we gotta get these guys out of here. Yeah, there's no way they're giving us a shuffle time after such a horrible fight.
All right, let's be on our way.
Dang, dude, I'm making this so much more difficult on myself.
We got ourselves a shadow here.
Agreed. Nice, they gave it to us. And then everybody gets a nice little boost. All-out attack damage will increase until you leave Tartarus. So we'll be able to actually hurt them now. Oh, level 20 for Fuka.
Alright then, moving on.
So, we've got 2 more. We don't have the way out just yet. There's a chest that we're going to be foregoing for the time being. Because we're still looking for the Onimaru Kunitsuna. And I'm sure after what they pulled with the Juzumaru,
let's go.
We already know what type of time we're on.
We don't see that kind of chest often. Let's not pass it up.
We'll be fine. In fact, well, let's 100% explore this floor first. Gotta make sure we leave no stone unturned.
Careful, the enemy's nearby.
Where are you? You're around. Whoa.
Look at it. Wandering around like a clown.
Alright, we got a bunch of these guys here we can take advantage of. Doubled up on XP. 490.
Nailed it. Nice going, Junpei.
Alright, so we've got 2 more that we want to kill here. Yeah. It'd be cool if we could chain battles together, but... That's a clock! Another double EXP battle.
Nailed it. Nice going, Junpei.
Now, will it be a reduced price at least? It's the same clock as the one at the entrance. I wonder if it functions the same way. 19, yeah. Well, still costs us 7. Nothing if not consistent. I was too leisurely looking for it. Well, we may not have a choice, but I still don't want to do it. Let's power through. Item, lifestone. Yeah, see? Nothing to worry about. Yeah, and it takes 2 of these in order for us to be able to use 1. Alright. We've only got 1 of each left, so... And that's it. Not buying any more of those. But I can't lie.
There's a treasure
They did
chest.
what they need. They did what we
do?
needed them to do while we had them. A Koga gem.
It seems
And this is why you don't move on before you've explored the entire floor. Because there's a whole other thing we would have missed out on. There's a strong enemy on the next floor. Be careful.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Yeah, they're strong, but we're definitely stronger. It'd be nice if we could get ourselves a new level before the next
There's a treasure
fight.
chest.
Though that might be asking for quite a lot. Acquired Nigi Mitama.
Did you see that?
So, if there's no wand, obviously that's what we want to go for.
Perfecto.
Ooh, what's this? Agog gem. Yeah, that's gonna be very handy. Well, we've got Gurulu now, so we're not as in dire need of it as we were previously.
Yo, there's a shadow.
There is. I say we kill it. God dang it. Well, Yukari got a new level, so that's
Now
cool,
then,
but
Let's get back to work.
those steel Gigases, if we don't
So
put
this is
enough
where
hurt
the
on
snares
them, we don't have enough to kill them with the thing. The all-out attack. All right, so these guys look pretty
powerful
mean.
enemies. Leader,
So we are low on stamina, but not enough that I feel the need to switch Akihikoing just yet. Lifestone. Yeah, one for you. 1, 2, 3. And now they're back in action. Hard to underestimate, or it's hard to overstate what an additional 50 SP is doing for us here. So, our second gatekeeper. Junpei could use... Yeah, let's have her... Well, let's just have her Dia. Okay, cool. Now... We are ready. If you're not gonna move, then we'll make you!
there are 3
So
enemies.
she's already live, which is excellent.
I'm at full. What's the plan here?
First, we gotta start by testing out their weaknesses.
Could have no effect.
Blocks ice. Okay, that's not great. Tarukaja on himself. Another Tarukaja.
Pull the trigger.
Uh,
They won't lose.
nice.
2 enemies
So,
down.
let's see if that one is weak to electricity then. See if this one's supposed to teach us something about our senpai. One Mazio. No. Stagnant air trying to hit us with ailments.
Ice doesn't seem to have any effect.
We'll go for Vacuum Slash. And then have Junpei also Vacuum Slash.
I'll hit them where it hurts.
Will Marin Karin use since you want to do that? I can't believe it actually landed. Bash. 114. As long as it picks somebody else.
No! Can anyone help?
Well, there's always that, huh?
This should help.
I owe you for that.
Lascivious Lady Frenzies. Okay, Golden, and then we'll pass it right back to Yukari.
Enemy down.
Roger that.
Do what we need to.
In this situation,
Garu, on you. Well,
Can't stop me now.
as long as she's still addled, a critical. Let's go ahead and see what you're all about. It can only be struck by physical skills.
Give 'em hell.
In that case, we can assault dive. And I guess that's why they ignore resistances. When that thing next stands back up, it should lose its attack buff. Bash again on us. Ooh. You're next up. Okay, so we'll Garu. Alright, because if that had missed, that would have been very bad.
In this situation,
And with that additional damage, let's heal. Desperately in need of that. Marin Karin of its own. Welp. And the status ailment recovered instantly? That's not fair, but we'll take it. Alright, so now it's just us. Fully locked in. Let's do this. So with the Hack and Blast, 238. Okay, cool.
I'll hit them where it hurts.
We'll try this again. That Stagnant Air is still active, right? This is really accurate for some reason. I'm not sure why. So, okay, the susceptibility is reverted, but now we should just be able to bully it to death. Ailment susceptibility reverted. Except for him. He's got the biggest damage you can put out against it. Miss? Well, we still clinched it in the end. That's what matters. New levels. And our next level, we got one more fight in us. Ali Shirodsky's power has grown. Now up to 10 personas can be held in possession at once. Not too long now. Hey, nice work out there, Shirodsky. You're seriously leader material. Want to give it a try?
huh?
Who? Me? Yeah, no thanks. I'd be in way over my head. Unlike you, I'd just drop the ball when push comes to shove. I lose my cool way too easily. Anyway, should we get going? After you, leader. Okay, so that's another way I guess they're gonna handle it.
I think my visual field has expanded a little. Maybe I've gotten used to this.
Now,
Nicely done.
what a splendid piece of armor. I imagine it'd be more effective than what I'm currently using. Sure. Let's give it to Mitsuru. She asked. You have my gratitude. I won't let you down. And what she was wearing might be better than what Yukari had. Ruffled blouse. It is better. And she's the only other person who can wear it, so. Plus resist charm, 99. Making Yukari put Mitsuru's shirt on. She did it. That's all that matters. Now, is this going to be the money counter? No. What about you? 3. Onimaru Kunitsuna. Wait, the Onimaru Kunitsuna has been changed to a short sword for us? All of the weapons in the, so all of these request weapons were ones for Junpei for some, no. They weren't ones for Junpei. We could equip them all as well. Well, in Fez. I can't specifically remember in Portable. I think in Portable, they all did become Junpei's weapons for some reason. Why she was asking us for Junpei's weapons, who could say?
Good day.
accepting a request? Wonderful.
Crit rate boost. Well,
Very well.
just a skill called crit rate boost, huh? And the Onimaru Kunitsuna, which is now a short sword. All right. So we're about halfway. At least, I don't anticipate there being 5 fights unless they put us through another gauntlet. These soul drops are worth 10. These soul drops are worth 1 Moss skill a pop. Ooh, I didn't save. Gots to do that before anything too crazy occurs. But we're making excellent progress so far. Now, Junpei, I wonder if it'd be cool if he got crit rate boost as a skill, but no. We're gonna have to see. No, that might make him a little too strong. All right, a golden hand. Second shot at this. We want those. Though, I may not be able to justify the resource expenditure. Yeah. For right now, we'll leave the golden hand be. Oh, Dark Eagle. This is new.
The strong one. Be on your guard.
Nope. Assault dive. It's okay, Yukari eats those for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Hopefully not too many of them, though. That's the only thing. And then we'll start. We gotta open up with all the regular skills. And then if they're weak to Aha or Koha, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Nope, they're not. I agree. Go ahead and have her go right back in. So, will this be enough to end them? Because we did spread the damage around nicely enough. Sure was. Got it. One more. And it's the Magician. Yeah, let's send someone up ahead. So, he's already collected everything for us. And the idea of taking on this thing with only 3 party members is not one that I'm hyped about. Yeah, there wouldn't really be much point to that. Aga Gem, Arcavine, and an Arca Mineral. So the Scout Ahead feature I do actually like quite a lot. It's a nice evolution of being able to split up.
Mindful of your health. You never know when we'll encounter a powerful foe.
We got ourselves a shadow here.
Not one that we need to sweat too much. Hopefully one that we'll be able to get that last shuffle time off of. And now this should be a brand new level for us. Oh, maybe not. He'll be alright. Junpei's a big boy. But just to be on the safe side. There we go. Now, we got another enemy back here. Yeah, we want that. Oh, Jealous Cupid. So this is new. What are the odds? Are the odds high? Pretty low? The odds are, I mean, we got it. That's crazy, but okay, we'll take it. Are we gonna one and done him even? We do one and done him. Arrow Rain. Let's get Arrow Rain. That's an insane skill to have this early.
That was excellent leadership. Keep up the good work.
Another Arca Mineral. Especially because we don't need healing that badly. Oh.
Look at
Ooh.
him, wandering around like a clown.
Yeah, but we're about to make it dance for us. Might as well acquire Principality. It's the power of choice. Finally, level 21.
Let's do the same thing for our next fight.
So even though we still have one Arcana Burst, man, getting the Arcana Burst is going to take longer and longer dives into Tartarus. I already knew that, but... And honestly, a lot of it is my fault because I'm not setting up these shuffle times. Or rather, I'm not setting up these all-out attacks as effectively as I really should be. I'm sensing high-level threats all over this floor. This entire area is crawling with strong enemies. Okay, in which case... I like fighting. Not sure if we should really commit to that kind of fighting. Next. 1,000, 1,000, 785, 709. So maybe I'm picking up on a large group of enemies ahead. What is this? Can we chain battles together? Even if you took a detour, it's unlikely you'd be able to avoid them entirely. We'll be fine. We have Fuka. I appreciate your confidence in me, but I mostly just locate enemies. Actually, I may be able to help out here. Is she gonna be able to make us invisible to them? I feel like that's where this is leading. I'm going to use my jamming skill. Okay, this is new to reload. Fuka's skills. Fuka's skills support the party not only during combat, but also during exploration. Okay, well this is not... Fuka having stuff that you can ask her for while running around in Tartarus is not new. Though I doubt we can change the BGM anymore. If we could, then they couldn't sell that to you as DLC. She learns unique utility skills such as jamming, which renders you undetectable to foes. Press the touchpad during exploration to activate Fuka's abilities. Like your other teammate skills, this costs SP, so use items to recover if you're running low. I love this. Having to manage Fuka's SP as well is awesome. And I mean that unironically, because again, I don't like Navis because they don't do anything in battle other than shout out stuff that you can see for yourself, or tell you things that you've already learned. But this way, this is much better. Fuka's skills, jamming. Jamming is a support skill that makes you undetectable to enemies. Use it when you're running low on HP or when you want to pick up treasure chests without being attacked. Because jamming is ineffective against certain enemies, it is disabled once you enter combat or change floors. Jamming obstructs enemy detection, making it harder for them to find you. In other words, enemies shouldn't attack you even if you enter their line of sight. It won't always work on all enemies, but for the ones here... Help me, Lucia! So we get a free one. Now watch this not end up actually being free. Okay, so this thing is weak to ice. I remember that specifically. Lustful Snake. Nice to know that a lot of this information still carries over. Nope. We need to Rakunda it. There we go, give ourselves a nice fighting chance. Deals weak slash damage to one enemy. Yukari's going to try a Palimpa. Block. Well, they can't all be easy to get. 139. Sexy dance. Uh-oh. Oh, we might have to get the heck out of here. I'm ready to strike. How do we...
You can hit a weakness with this.
But how do we run, though?
I'm beyond ready.
Okay, give an order to escape. Let's knock it down first. If it's down, we should be able to just leave. Or maybe... Who's up next? The snake? So it's impossible to tell. Disc Charm on Yukari. Moragion. Yeah, that's not grand. Agilao. Okay, so that may be true.
Not that. I'll go with.
Okay, yeah, I think we have to run. Ooh, no Bufu.
What to do? Not that.
So someone who's Medea, you're weak to ice, but you're strong to fire. All right, so she'll have to Pachra Junpei. Okay, she'll stand up and then be good to go. And I think you already know what's coming.
I'm ready to strike. Radiant light of life, shine upon us all.
Party recovered some HP. That's good. So it ignores resistances, but since it's still weak to ice... $272 and down. Come on. Big numbers. Got it. Alright, I should have believed the whole time. And then obtained 3 of the item Agility Sutra. Here's the Arcana Burst, the Fool's Journey. Man. A buttload of XP.
Nailed it. Nice going, Junpei.
Alright. We will not be able to continue doing that.
How are you?
Jamming. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
That one looks like bad news.
Yeah, normally I'd be all over it, but we still have we still have fish to fry here.
We could be in for one nasty fight. What's the plan?
The plan is to stay jammed so we can get out of here. Normally I'd be all over this, but still. We just have, like, I don't want to be winded and then have to dip into our Twilight Fragments or anything like that. We already had to drop Oracle and Blizzard Edge. A gold hand. Another thing that we have to go ahead and ignore for right now. Oh. Is that a mean one? Sure is. Ooh.
I'm still a little scared of the faces on the walls. Seems like they could start moving any time now.
So that must be Arca specific then. Do they have... So there's probably going to be, like, when we go up on higher floors. Well, I guess, well, whatever. I don't, like... Nobody's really worried about Tartarus type stuff, but yeah, the other floors don't have faces on the walls. So I wonder... Or she might just say it anyways. Like, generically.
That's a rare shadow.
It is a rare shadow, but we need to skidad. More stuff for us to get.
Oh, there's a treasure chest.
But now that we've gotten the Arcana burst, we're basically in there. Massive amounts of everything.
I know it's probably a little
Stronger
too
everything
fast, but how come the terrain changes every time we enter?
Maybe they just don't want us going any further?
So Tartarus is alive in a sense, Yukari is positing.
Running around like a clown.
He's like, it ultimately does not want us to ascend
Shadow
it.
spotted. What's the plan?
The plan is to go up. I like jamming. Ooh, a single one.
Powerful enemy spotted. Please be careful.
That's how you know it's particularly mean. Wait, I'm picking up another signal. There's another border floor coming up. It's 9 floors from here. It's still pretty far off. Let's focus on the path ahead of us first. So, the final border floor is after this guy on floor 60, or probably floor 70, 69 or 70, one of them. Do we want to put in Akihiko? Put him in coach? Nah. Mitsuru, though. Yeah. And Akihiko is still super fresh, but he's also now our lowest leveled party member. Yeah, we'll stick with what we got for right now. And we'll just make it work. Level 21. So this thing, we'll have to see what it's made of. Floor 60F. The enemy is strong, so let's go. We eat strong enemies for breakfast. Just like Yukari eats assault dives for breakfast. Masukunda. That's okay, we got something for him.
Hit them where it hurts.
Rakunda. And then Yukari will also Sukunda, so now we're all agility down. Don't like it, do ya? In fact, what if we spend our first turn setting up now and just have Fuka tell us what its weaknesses are? This is gonna be a long fight anyways, so... Maybe it's a bit... Maybe our power... Uh-oh, that's bad. God dang. Let's analyze you. Okay, so it's healed by wind, but this is just gonna be a straight up battle then. 73. Not a whole lot.
Keep an eye on your health.
I'm ready anytime.
You are. Let's get it.
Over here. Watch this.
Okay, so the Theurgies, they're nice little get out of jail free cards, basically. Total 257. And then we'll also drop ours. The HP, like the HP heal kind of went to waste, but what's more important is us being agility buffed. Single shot. Still got her. She's fine though. Alright. I do like this so far, and then she'll Medea, because she gets additional stuff when she heals, so hers is pretty easy to build up.
What to do?
You will... What's our strongest? Do we have anyone with Assault Dive? Power Slash. Weak Slash damage to one foe. Pierce damage. Do we have anyone with an affinity to pierce at all? We do not. Let's try Bewildering it. It worked. Since he's distressed, we should have a high chance of critting him, right? Nice. It consumes the distress, but it gives us what we were after. And he's Rakunda'd. 265. Tarukaja. Nope, we're about to completely undo that.
What's the plan here?
One Bufula. And shield. She doesn't need to Media. Just up him.
That was close.
So as much as I would like to get it, we need to Tarunda. As much as I would like to try bewildering it again.
Can't stop me now.
No one, like, what we want is for you to go ahead and do your thing.
Special attack. Ultimate
Good amount. 181, nice. 295 all told. Defense and accuracy and evasion. Myriad arrows. Junpei countered it, which is cool.
I'll hit them where it hurts.
Okay, it's almost done, so we just need to go all in.
That's a win for the team. Good job, everyone.
Yeah, the Theurgies are pretty strong. I'm not complaining, I'm just saying it's a lot. We don't need Power Slash. We don't need Power Slash at all. If we need to hit a Slash weakness, we can just use our basic attack. Diorama and Miragi. They're so good.
By the way,
Hey, Aoi, you've been at this non-stop, right? Isn't that because Shirotsky-kun is the leader? Well, we're all a team, so we can't just let him shoulder everything himself. Shouldn't we have someone step up to the plate whenever he takes a break? Say, like a second? But we're doing just fine.
About that.
Yeah, I think so too. Plus, I feel like I can always count on Shirotsky-kun, unlike someone else. Yo, why you gotta look at me when you say that? This is blatant favoritism. Anyway, if Shirotsky-kun wanted to rest, he can just take a break from exploring. Oh. Huh. Yeah, I guess that's true. But still, if you need a hand, I'll be happy to switch with you anytime, Aoi. Sleep on it, alright? He's really fiending for that leadership position.
The shadows wandering around here seem to have varying levels of strength.
Alright, so let's go ahead for Tuxedo. But that's just costume equipment. 3. So we've got one full heal. We're not going to need it, but we do have one. Bold bow. Hey, that's a nice looking bow. I can use it, right? We have no other use for it.
Thanks.
Yes, thanks. I'll take good care of it. I do want to see what it's looking like, though. It's a shame our C's equipment got outmoded so quickly. A medium chance to distress. Versus a high chance to raise, but it's got higher accuracy. And nice accuracy is nice. A Soma. So good. But we're definitely going to be healing up, or not healing up, but we've got the next shadow hunting milestone, so we got more Umugi waters. Awesome. Defeat a total of 300 shadows. Can do.
good luck, please.
Jeez, Junpei.
Want to see that?
Right, who? Calm down. But as you may have been able to see briefly, we've changed things up ever so slightly.
Oh, there's a treasure chest.
Yeah, we dropped Mitsuru so that we could give our slowly but surely becoming more underleveled Akihiko a little bit of love.
Come out here. Should I go jogging during the dark hour instead?
That sounds very
What does
dangerous.
everyone else do? Since there's no electricity, I'd probably just go to bed.
Not being able to use electricity for a whole hour. But I'd want that additional hour of sleep myself. Okay, so these guys, I think they're weak to Koha. Because in They show up a lot earlier. No, there was a version of these things. She's got so many skills now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, the only reason it looks like a lot is because every single one of her skills is something we can use in battle. No passives at all. Let's start off with one of these. Yeah, we'll be trying a Koha. But now that we have Zio back, block entirely. It's all up to you. Yep, figured. You're done. And you're following him. Now we'll be able to go ahead and give him what for. And Akihiko builds more Theurgy meter, or builds more of his Theurgy gauge when he buffs himself.
That's a win for the team! Good job, everyone!
Oh, Rakshasa. Don't mind if I do.
Alright, let's get moving.
Yeah, I probably don't want to do too much more of that. There'll be time for grinding Akihiko up in between this episode and the next one. My goodness, this floor is huge, isn't it? I imagine mapping it out in its entirety would be a lot of work. Oh, I should tell you something Kirijo-senpai told me. She said there's a Reaper that appears in Tartarus. I wonder, if we'd just lounged around on a floor, would we have gotten this tutorial before now? A Reaper? No, appears. Apparently it will appear out of nowhere and chase you endlessly. And if you get caught, I think you know what is supposed to happen if a Reaper catches you. Maybe it's trying to get rid of us since we're outsiders in Tartarus? The Reaper. While inside Tartarus, the Reaper may appear if you stay on the same floor for too long. The Reaper is a terrifying foe. You'll want to avoid combat and hurry to the next floor as quickly as possible. She wasn't too sure on the details, but I guess it appears when you stay on one floor for too long. Jamming may not work on it, so please evacuate to another floor if you ever encounter it. Don't gotta tell us twice. For right now, the Reaper is an instant skedaddle. It won't always be like that, but it's like that for right now. I know Persona 5 Royal gave you so many options that the Reaper was a cakewalk by the time you were around the final palaces. You could kill it on a whim. In Persona 5 Vanilla, the Reaper was a lot more, it was a lot more of an actual threat feeling. At the very least, you had to be prepared before you could just demolish it. Sigma Drive, which I think ups your crit rate. In which case, lowers the odds of sustaining a critical hit. Nah, we're good on that. Oh, but Mitsuru's been running all this time without... Oh my gosh. Sharp Student, Pierce Evasion, Reduce Slash. Let's just give her the guard band. So she could have been taking less damage this whole time. She's a big girl, though. She was able to power through. That's why she's the best, and Makoto is the rest. I think, because, actually, Yukiko used to be my, by far, I remember my first few runs of Persona 4, I refused to use Yukiko because I didn't like her at all. I've since grown around, come around, and I love every single member of every single Persona cast. Yeah, I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque, and now we can't. Now we're getting chased to the ends of the friggin' earth. But I did not like Yukiko. I refused to use her. She was uber benched for my first 2 or 3 runs of Persona 4. But she's pretty good. Everybody, well, you'll find out. Everybody in that game's not pretty good in battle. Especially certain someones that you get as your third party member, but it's all good. That'll all come in due time. In due time.
Alright, squad.
Couldn't have said it better myself, second.
Wandering around like a clown.
Nope.
There's more to building muscle.
Oh, do they not want a piece anymore?
You need a proper diet and rest too.
Interesting.
Oop, I
We are getting up there in levels for Arca. Malachite. Yeah, by the time Mayoito is back, we'll have plenty of these.
Look at it. Wandering around like a clown.
Alright. Ooh, another one of these.
Oh, there's a
So I
treasure
think if I
chest.
were to... Because I'm thinking right now about how easy everyone's theurgies are to build up. Like, let's... Stats... Okay, Tarunda and Shock Boost. After strengthening himself. So Akihiko would be most difficult, as in, not at all. He doesn't have which is crazy. He's getting buffs now, so Akihiko's new moveset is about to start coming in. But at the moment, right now, with Theurgies having just unlocked, Akihiko's is ranked as impossible, considering that he has no Kaja skills. It's physically impossible for him to strengthen himself. I think it's incredible how you're able to juggle so many different personas. You can practically guarantee favorable matchups by swapping them out to correlate with enemy weaknesses. Oh, sorry, I was thinking out loud.
Best to stay on your toes here.
And then I think next up as far as most difficult, wow, the guys are actually really down there because it would be Junpei.
Enemy spotted. Let's take him down.
Junpei having to score criticals in order to build his Theurgy gauge. That means a lot of it, it's just a complete dice roll. Especially right now, where I'm not about to use Revolution or Rebellion to try to jig things in Junpei's favor. That's DOA.
Is it my imagination, or do some shadows seem smaller than others?
When you're stronger than your opponent, it's normal for them to appear smaller to you.
You know what? I'll take that as good an explanation as any. Akihiko knows what he's talking about. Cause the shadows do look smaller when you're stronger than they are. So, Akihiko's is impossible. We don't have any Theurgy gauge bonuses that we can get right now. Junpei's is extremely difficult to get
I'm on a
Theurgy
diet
gauge
right now,
bonuses
and I've been
on.
eating way too much lately. I need to get some exercise in.
I feel like this is the nth time you said that.
Because, I mean, this is plenty of exercise, isn't it?
Oop,
Running around in Tartarus ain't for the weak. And next up would be Mitsuru. Because, honestly, ailments have always been incredibly effective, but it feels like much more so now. Like, I don't think we've... Oh, the floor after this one is a border floor. It seems like the coast is clear for now, so you'll get a bit of a break. So no enemy here? Well, let's not... Because we might get got. Fuka's still new to this.
Oh my.
Currently, you do appear to possess a great number of Oh, this is just what she says to us. We're probably maxed out. Let's take a look. Yeah, so she says that to us if we're maxed out on personas. It's all good, Elizabeth. You don't have to worry about us. I think I just saved. Okay, I did just save. All good. Now, after Mitsuru, it would... how does Fuka build Theurgy? After analyzing an enemy, I will put Fuka's next. Just because there are sometimes, like, if we wait a full round of combat, we'll always be able to have her analyze. Some fights might not last that long, depending on how far it goes, but a dead end. Looks like we can't progress any further for now. On the other hand, we've made good headway. Nicely done. Come back whenever you're ready. It's your call to make, leader. So yeah, Fuka's next. She's third easiest to raise. Old Document 3. A new institution will launch on the island. The amount of money being poured into it is unheard of. I have been told to be part of it. I'm worried. I have a bad feeling about this project. So that's the next old document. Yeah, we're heading back. And after that, easily is Yukari. All she wants us to do is heal, and that's her main thing. So Yukari will be building up additional theurgy gauge quite constantly.
Are you accepting a request?
Let's hear
Report
the results.
30 grand. And then obviously easiest to build up is us.
Very well.
We'd be switching personas constantly, so we're the only one, like, us and Yukari, we're the only ones who can build theurgy gauge every single turn. Everybody else, except for Akihiko, it's pretty variable. But for right now, we've ascended as far as we can go. I am going to be grinding in between this episode and the next. We still have plenty of fuel in the tank. But definitely join me next time for more Persona 3 Reload. Bye for now, guys.